Hey there, zookeepers. It's your first, second, or possibly third favorite Kaiju Hollywood Bad Boy, Martin Felshman. This episode, we invited special guest Olivia Perry to join us as we get back on track with another Godzilla film, and we discuss the illustrious and often criticized Godzilla 2000. As always, if you like the podcast, please throw us a review on Apple Podcasts or follow us on Spotify. We always appreciate it. And if you've got any questions or comments, you can email us directly at podzuki@gmail.com or tweet at us at podzuki. We'll read literally anything you send us live on an episode, so go ahead and do that. Intro!
Render unto Ghidra what is Ghidra's. 10 to 1 he sees you through a beaker and a tweezers. Read the fine print and be like, what's the big deal? Spun wheels of steel since broke wheel, big wheel. Back when it was greasy as curl, now it's easy dread. Had a rhyme on how they used to tease him about his peasy head. Yes, y'all, to the beat. Have a ball.
Hey there, everybody, and ooh, spooky, rattling chains, all the usual. I just ripped off Flophouse exactly. It's terrible. What a terrible start. Oh my god.
Why were chains so scary? Like, back in the day.
I don't know.
Ghosts always had chains.
I think everybody was afraid of biker gangs before they even existed. Like, it was a premonition of things to come. Swinging them around, giving people road rashes. Anyways, welcome to Podzuki. It's the month of our Lord Satan, and it's almost Halloween time. I'm one of the Kaiju Hollywood Bad Boys, Brandon Kirkman.
I'm another one of the Hollywood Kaiju Bad Boys, Luke Evans. Flip.
Bad Boys.
Hey, it's me, your third Hollywood Kaiju Bad Boy, Martin Felshman. And over here, we've got a very special guest. Everyone give it up right now for Olivia Perry.
Hi, I am not a Hollywood Kaiju bad boy. I don't even know what that means, but I'm happy for all the other dudes.
It means nothing.
Yeah, it means nothing. I do want to say it's a non-gendered bad boy. So anybody can be a bad boy.
Yeah.
No matter what walk of life they're in or what's going on. It's I think it's our goodwill we do to the world, and will send us all to heaven one day because of that, for our good work. We were talking about hell and God before we started this, so I think that's where we're at mentally.
I don't remember hell coming into it. I remember talking about God.
I mean, hell's always
We talked about heaven. I'm not really remembering hell.
You gotta have Satan there keeping God in check.
Yeah, I was there mentally, I guess. Just sitting around thinking about
Satan
it.
Satan
spooked.
is like the road runner to God's Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. They're like a duo.
That's why he doesn't fall when he runs off the cliff until he looks down.
That's his fall from
made
grace.
Real. Just like Lucifer. We're so excited to have you because we're making a return. It's been, I think, almost a year plus since we've done a Godzilla film. Because I think the last one was in June 2020, back in the Fundemic with Jacob Lowry. We talked about Godzilla Final Wars, which was a little bit out of order. So we're going back on track, and we're going back to Godzilla 2000.
Yeah, we skipped like 5 movies.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
we did Godzilla vs. Kong a few months ago.
Oh, that's out of order. Oh, God.
I mean, that's like part of like a different series. Like,
That's the legendary Godzilla films. That's different.
They're all technically different.
We're talking about a different verse, a different universe.
You.
So far,
you know what? You really embarrassed yourself, Martin.
Well, yeah. So far, coming from this movie, this is the third iteration of Godzilla, because you've got the original run, then you've got the '80s run that ended with Godzilla versus Destroya. And then this is the new one, where like it's supposed to be a direct sequel to the '50s original Godzilla.
Well, yeah. Well, this one is, but then like the next 5 films are also direct sequels to the first one that don't follow the continuity of this movie.
So the next movie in this series after this one is not a sequel to this movie?
No, it's a sequel to the first Godzilla, the 1954 Godzilla.
Okay, like this one was.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just realized I have to shut my window because it's raining so you can hear the raindrops. Or do I leave it going and it becomes like a soothing, like, ASMR episode?
I mean, I can't hear it.
Yeah, I think I'll be fine. Or is it called ASMR, I believe. Is that what it is?
That sounds right to me.
Yeah. It's the right way to approach it. I think this is an exciting place to be tonight because we're both doing our Halloween episode and we're returning to Godzilla. A lot of special things are happening. And I'm so excited to talk about the movie because it's a real stinker. This movie really sucked. Before we even get into it,
I wouldn't even say it sucked. It's just boring.
It was this is the worst kind of offender in my opinion. I know we should wait till reviews or even before we get into it, but I was just thinking about it so much of like there's nothing worse than like a campy science fiction or horror movie or anything of that sort, any genre really, where it's like offensively bland. It doesn't do anything. Like it's not campy enough to be like a Godzilla versus Hedorah / Smog Monster.
Like, this is a very by the numbers Godzilla movie.
Yeah. It's like a 2010 Marvel film, basically. That's how bad and offensive it is.
I guess I want to ask before we keep going. Olivia, do you have any history with Godzilla?
So no, I don't. I've never watched a Godzilla movie, and I actually am so relieved that you guys just said what you said, because I tried watching it twice, and then I did fall asleep. And I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm like really not bringing my A game to this. But now I'm like, oh, I could have not finished. And I would have been the same.
Mean, this is a film where you do some type of substance. You could get drunk or high or just doinked out of your mind and then hop right on this podcast and you'll be fine.
Yeah, and also I thought it was in the 80s until I saw the date 99.
Oh yeah, this came out after the Matthew Broderick Godzilla.
What?
The American Godzilla they made in 1998 with Matthew Broderick.
Okay.
The Roland Emmerich one.
Yeah, whole man Emmerich, as I like to call him. Here comes the whole man.
I'm going to make a movie about the Stonewall riots, but put a white man in front of it.
We decided that we are going to eventually do the Godzilla 97/98 film when it's our very last episode. We decided to commit a pack suicide afterwards. But not like in a sad way. It'd be like a really funny suicide. Don't worry.
Because Matthew Broderick's involved.
Like a silly...
Oh yeah, no, we're
really.
We should see if we can get him to kill us with a car.
Oh my god!
You gotta go to Ireland.
Yeah, I was gonna say in Ireland specifically, and he'll sing Donka Shane during it.
Yeah, man, what a sad story that Hollywood is in general. Just not him. Just everything in general. It's all stupid and shitty and fucking. You got Chalamet as a fucking Willy Wonka now. Nothing makes sense.
I should be Willy Wonka, dude.
You know what? We're starting it now. # Olivia Perry, Willy Wonka.
I'd be like, what's up, kids? You want some chocolate? That sounds like him, right?
Yeah, I thought he was in the room. I was like, Gene Wilder's here.
Wow.
Oh my god.
No, Willy Wonka. Not even Gene Wilder, just Willy Wonka as the person. You're
the
like,
literal Willy Wonka, not an
like
actor
the voice
playing Willy Wonka.
I am Willy Wonka.
The voice Roald Dahl had in his head when he was writing the book.
Yeah. Roald Dahl was like, okay, Willy's going to be like, hi guys, welcome to my factory. And then he's going to kill them.
Yeah. He just gets away with child murder just because he's a capitalist, and I think that's upsetting.
Just because it's in a fun way, because he like turns them into candy. Okay, sorry. We digress.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of digressing because let's just kick off this film. Just a few of the by-the-number facts. This is a runtime of 107 minutes. We have it directed by Takeo Okawara, which he did Godzilla vs. Mothra in '92, so he's had some experience, but also like worked on Kagemusha with Akira Kurosawa. It's.
I bet
I don't
he
know
never
what happened
shuts up about that too. I worked with Akira Kurosawa.
Luke, if you had, would you not?
Oh, I talk about it like all the time. I'm not saying I'm better than him.
Yeah, no, you are.
I mean, you didn't make this, Luke.
But also,
I can say you're better than him.
Another wild thing too is it's not just Godzilla vs. Mothra, because I had his name up and it just said that in his bio. But looking at his actual film list, he also did Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2, the one from '93, and then also Godzilla vs. Destroy Yaya. Yeah. I don't know how it's pronounced.
Wait,
Destroy
I'm so
Yaya Sisterhood.
Destroy Yaya Sister of the Traveling Pants in 1985.
I'm so confused though. Wait, didn't you say there were only 3 Godzilla movies, but then there were also other ones? Wait,
no,
what?
there were 3 film series.
Reboots. Yeah.
There's the original from the 50s through the 70s, then the 80s to early 90s, and now we're in the 90s ones, the late 90s ones.
Oh, I get what you mean. Like they started, they
reboot the series.
Okay. I got you now.
It is very confusing.
Okay, that because I was like, didn't he have one with like a moth? Like,
Masura.
Also, like, I just have so much to say about it. About the people in Tokyo. Like, being a person in Tokyo. We'll get to it. I'm really disappointed in Godzilla.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to say now, Godzilla is problematic. A lot of things he's doing.
Horrible house guest.
Yeah.
Just breaks everything.
Also, there's like 20 ambulances going through outside, I think, right now, which I'm just going to also keep in because it's Godzilla.
That's Chicago.
As we've said, this movie is a direct sequel to the 1954, I think that's the year it came out, original Gojira.
Gojira.
Yeah. Which, I was thinking about that when I was, like, walking to the store earlier today. Like, how lucky was it that, like, they just named him Gojira because that was, like, the name of a dude who worked on the movie.
Oh.
And then it just ended up being where, like, Godzilla sounds like Gojira.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it makes you believe that there's a god.
Yeah.
Zilla.
Power of, like, writing.
Makes me believe there's a Godzilla.
Yeah. And you know what? We worship him and we praise him. If we could get everyone to stand real quick, we're going to start real quick with a quick hymn.
Yeah.
Just get into it.
But we open up with the... we open up with the Godzilla Prediction Network.
Yes, the GNN.
Yeah.
As I was calling it. Fake news, let me tell you right off the bat.
Does not exist.
GPN's got the liberal mindset in its mind first, and it's going to do what they say. And soon, we're not going to even be able to learn about Godzilla in our textbooks. And I'm upset. I'm pissed. You know what? I think there's only one God, and his name's Godzilla. And I think we should salute him every day. There should be a flag, and we have our kids put their hands over their hearts.
Yeah.
And they should have guns.
Yeah. That'll keep them
part.
safe from the other guns.
Yeah. But no, this isn't a bit. This actually does start off with a thing called the Godzilla Prediction Network, which is like a man, his wife, and his daughter were like working out of a
Not
car.
his wife. It's just some reporter.
Oh, I thought they were just like married.
No, she's just trying to get pictures of Godzilla because, like, I don't understand about this because it's a direct sequel to the original. But didn't Godzilla die from the gravity bomb in the first one?
I think she has James Jonah Jameson syndrome. She just has to get pictures of Godzilla on her desk by tomorrow. So,
she did, but it's just weird that like Godzilla is still alive.
Maybe
And
it's
the government
Godzilla's baby.
That's what I think it was, because that was what happened in the original sequel to Godzilla, right? There was like another one?
No, he was like he ended up like being frozen in ice, I thought. I guess that's how the movie ends.
So either you have a baby Godzilla, or you have a Steve Rogers Godzilla, basically. Like,
Imagine how big that shield would be.
Oh, dude, that'd be awesome! Just throwing it, winging it around.
Oh man, like the what's that place where they housed all the people during Hurricane Katrina?
The dome, the
super.
Yeah, that could like be his shield.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Okay,
I hate that
we're
I
on to
said
something
I
here.
hate that I said those sequence of words.
Yeah, welcome to Podsuki. It's America's best podcast.
But
right next to Pod Save America.
But remember the little girl
They
called her
fucking
an
suck.
imbecile? Like, that's not something you just, like, call your mom.
Oh no, that's something you
Yeah,
call someone who
that's
you
true.
think could potentially be your future mom.
For the dub for this, the English dub, I just want to say, they gave her, like, an adult lady voice for that little girl. It was really off-putting to me. She was like, hey, Mom!
I wanted to like the daughter because she was like spunky, but it also had like smacked of that like because the mom clearly wasn't in the picture and she was like being like the parent for her dad, and that's like a real like gross toxic thing that happens.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, like when the reporter's like, aren't you worried about your daughter? And he's like, she's worried about me. I was like, that's a lot to put on a kid, dude.
Yeah, she's like 10 years old.
Yeah, our main character, too, I should say, the father, is Yuji Shinoda, and he seems like a pretty cool guy, I'll be honest. He seems like a cool dad, got a cool truck, knows a lot about Godzilla.
I mean
he's like, maybe we should talk to Godzilla instead of shooting.
He seems like someone who's cool to hang out with. I wouldn't want to rely on him for anything.
Yeah, no.
No.
One thing I really wish, and I'm jumping ahead a little bit, that the main male protagonist was replaced with the
Godzilla.
villain, because the villain is played by this dude named Hiroshi Abe, who is a babe.
Yeah.
Yeah, real hot dude.
Yeah, and he's also like played the main character in a bunch of Fist of the North Star animes.
Oh, yeah, he's got that
Makes
look.
sense. He's a
Look at
handsome
that.
man.
I see it now.
Yeah, he's very good looking, and whereas like the dad, like no judgments, but he was kind of an ugly guy.
He's a little schlubby. He's like one of those dogs that are like, oh, he's so schlubby, he's cute.
He just looked like a dad.
Instantly, what comes to mind? Yeah, what comes to mind right away is like just salt of the earth. That's what I felt like right away.
That's a good way to describe it.
Have you guys seen?
Like, is there?
Oh,
Have you seen Squid Game?
I've seen the first episode.
He like gives off the like how Gi-hoon is kind of just this like dopey guy trying to do his best, but I don't know, like that's kind of the trope I was getting with.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
That's 100% there.
Like, it's like, yeah, I'm trying to do the best for my daughter, but I'm also kind of silly.
Yeah, I'm just a silly guy.
I'm just a silly guy who happens to be a little too into Godzilla.
Like, concerning amounts of, like, on the spectrum for Godzilla, maybe is a way to put it. I don't know, that might not be appropriate to say. I gotta stop doing that. But there is a Godzilla spectrum for sure.
I mean, it does make me wonder, like, the problem I was having with this being a direct sequel to the original. So Godzilla's not been seen in 70 years.
No, I think it was implied that Godzilla just kind of comes around like a natural disaster.
I wrote in my notes, this is the only note I wrote, was that Godzilla is to Japan like how all these people are like, well, we just live with COVID now.
Oh my god, that's such a good thing to consider.
Like, I was like, is he just part of Japan's life? And they just keep rebuilding all this shit?
Do you think that when he goes through, like, southern Japan, when he's down, like, in, like, Osaka, and he's stomping over houses and he, like, crushes a grandpa, like, a guy sees it, and he sees his grandpa crushed by Godzilla, and he's like, oh, the government wants you to think it's Godzilla, but it was actually infrastructure that crushed him. Godzilla's fake.
I am not getting a vaccine.
Don't believe the media.
I'm not getting a vaccine for Godzilla.
Yeah.
It is
I
interesting about, like,
against my rights.
the original Godzilla series, that kind of is what it is. They just learn to live with all these monsters. And, like, the military has, like, they have, like, laser weapons that they use. And there's world building in that. Which, like...
Oh my god, is Godzilla the most, like, best, like, algorithm? Fuck.
Why can't you talk?
An algorithm? I can't do it tonight, man. It's been a day. Is he like the analogram?
Analogy?
Is he like the perfect analogy for COVID? There we go, I got there. I really do feel that way now. It's such a good point you made.
Because he's just destroying everything, and everyone's like, I mean, that's just how it is.
I think that, like, the next Godzilla movie that, like, Japan makes, that could be a very easy angle for them to take.
Yeah, I mean, because, like, Shin Godzilla, the last one they did was, like, a commentary on the failing systems of capitalism and bureaucracy. So it's like, you've basically set it up for a home run at that point. And Shin Godzilla already was, like, fantastic.
I was going to say, there's definitely going to be a Godzilla virus. You got to wear a mask or else you're going to breathe it in, you're going to get lizardy, and there are going to be people who are like, oh, I can't believe the government's doing this to us.
I got the Godzilla virus because I want to see more Godzilla.
I got the fever, the Godzilla fever.
And I'm dying, baby. I mean, I'm literally dying. I need a doctor.
Oh, but when was the original Godzilla?
1954.
Because that is actually when the Japanese military was established after it was taken away after World War II.
Yeah, it was. The movie was definitely, like, about the atomic bomb, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the Japanese Defense Force coming into power. It makes sense now. It's all coming together.
Yeah, I was like, wait, 1950? Because I was like, I thought they weren't allowed to have a military, and then I read about it, and I'm like, huh, interesting. All kind of intertwines.
I didn't even think about that. And we talked about the film twice. Damn.
You're welcome.
Well, one day we'll go back to it. Thank you.
When did you guys talk about it a second time?
Me and Martin recorded a one-off episode, and then I think we got you back to do it again.
No, I've never seen the very first Godzilla.
Oh, I just imagined it.
Yeah, you guys got me on for Rides Again, which was the crappy sequel, and then you just made me a host after that.
We got to go back then, I guess, and do it. That'd be amazing.
I was actually joking to myself earlier that because you brought me on again and then made me a host because like the Godzilla Rides Again was so bad. Let's make Olivia a host now because this movie was so bad.
Yeah. You've been trapped.
Oh no, this is why Brandon wanted me on this show so much.
Yeah, I'm just tired. I can't do it anymore.
It's like, oh my god, that reminds me of. There's a movie like that, definitely.
Like The Ring. It's basically like our version of The Ring, but for podcasting. You have like 7 episodes to get a new host.
I was thinking like that. It Follows.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah. It Follows, when they like trick when they like trick each other into having sex and then they give them the sexually transmitted demon.
Yeah.
A true STD, dude.
Yeah, you know what, that movie I still love, but that one scene where the old dude's on the roof naked, it broke all the immersion for me.
I don't think that was in the movie.
No, I'm positive that was in the movie. Or I was having a really intense episode.
I don't remember that, but I also saw it like at a drive-in when it had just come out.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's got to be.
I saw that with Tom Wisdom.
Oh, that's got to be a fun
Shout
way
out
to
to
see
Tom
that.
Wisdom.
Sounds like you both saw It Follows in the best possible ways.
I watched it alone from a red box.
Also good.
Oh.
I think the best way to see it, I think, would be to have a man who's constantly following you, holding it like on a DVD player as he walks towards you. That'd be the best way to watch it.
It following me.
follow me. Oh man, well, we can definitely goof around a lot because there's no plot to this film. It's so stupid.
I will say this
Godzilla's-
movie gets to Godzilla pretty quick.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I felt like it was the climax, and I like looked in, and it was only like 10 minutes into the movie, and I was like, okay, this is gonna be an intense film, and it just stayed. It kind of coasted.
As soon as I saw like the special effects of like Godzilla moving and like the rotoscoping or screening they were trying to do, I don't know what the technique was, but it looked real bad. This was like PlayStation 2 budget graphics they were doing for
And I
Godzilla.
think pretty much any like Japanese movie from like the 90s to early 2000s looks like this.
That's crazy.
I would say that, but then like we watched those Gamera ones from the late 90s. Those movies looked fucking balling.
Okay, yeah, those did look a lot better.
The practical effects they did for that, I think, because I think they decided to do the opposite of like, okay, well, we can't really afford good CGI, so let's just make some really good looking puppets and have them fight each other. So,
But see,
The puppets in this I didn't think looked super great.
I was watching
Yeah,
this
they looked
thinking it was the like 70s or 80s, so I was actually pretty impressed. And then, like, when they had the, like, missiles going towards him and they did it from, like, behind the missiles and zoomed in, I was like, oh my gosh, how, like, advanced. And then I saw it was, like, 1999. I was like, wait, what is happening?
Yeah, they're definitely
and
utilizing...
I was instantly upset.
Yeah, they're definitely utilizing, like, rear projection stuff that, like, was invented in the 50s.
Oh yeah.
And you know what? You can do that, and it can look good if you just put more, like, I'd say, work and effort into the actual practical effects. Because that's, like, I think back to, like, 1989 with, like, Godzilla vs. Biollante. That movie also is another one that looks fantastic when we went back and watched it.
I also want to say, like, what kind of monitor did you guys all watch the movie on? Because I watched mine. I just rented it from Amazon because I wanted to watch it on my big TV. So I watched it, like, in high def, 1080p. So, like, I'm sure there's stuff that I noticed that I might not have noticed if I'd watched it, like, on a
I watched it on my
CRT.
laptop.
Yeah, or on my
I
laptop.
watched on my laptop while I was drawing pregnant Vegeta holding their son Garfield.
I watched it on a nice.
You gotta follow me on social media if you want to make sense.
I
At Kirk McBrand.
I watched it on a nice little HD monitor, and it looked like just. It's very obvious when CGI is happening, and it's just not enjoyable. Like, it's not garbage enough to be like bad. It just looks unclean.
Yeah, I watched on
It's
my
just dirty.
I watched on my MacBook Air, my 2021,
Oh.
and it
Oh,
but it
nice.
was from a link that Brandon sent me, so yeah, it was not great.
Did you
Oh
guys?
yeah, archives.org, baby.
Did you guys get any nostalgia for like those old like the original like IMAX?
Oh yeah, I
Featured
that-
very significantly in one scene in the movie.
Oh yeah.
that was my one like
Yeah.
that's when I was like, okay, this is not in the 90s, like, or the 80s. Like, this is like 2000 and but I guess it was in the like, when did that come out? Like 97?
December 11th, 1999. Is when this movie came out.
Oh, okay.
But it
Yeah.
was, I thought it was weird that they put like those original IMAX in the movie because this movie was made by TriStar or like produced by TriStar, and that's a Sony
That
company.
was the most.
And that's
That
why
is
she
the
has
biggest-
the Sony Vaio, the reporter.
Oh yeah, but yeah, I had to say, like, anytime I hear that TriStar intro to a movie, that's like the biggest nostalgia blast I could experience.
Da da da
It's
da da
Yeah.
da. How come they get to
I
use
think
Pegasus?
was that in Ghostbusters? I want to say is that
That was New
one?
Line Cinema, I think.
Oh man,
But
Gotta
that's
figure out what
also
movie I
like
used to see that. That
a
sounds
very
good.
like 80s, 90s thing that like I don't think they're a thing anymore.
No, I know. I think they bring them back for certain movies just because they wouldn't have the intro.
I think
for,
they also
you know,
did the
retro.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie.
Oh, that might be it. That was when I watched a ton as a kid. But yeah, I guess we should actually get back to the plot. So Yeah, Godzilla's out and about. He's having a fun time. He's crushing
He's
things.
destroying
Everybody hates
power
him.
sources, is what he's doing.
Yeah.
Wait, so that was just him having fun? That was just like another Godzilla?
No, I think
like-
he sensed there was going to be a new monster, because like a lot of these movies they take to like whenever there's like a new monster to gonna claim dominance, Godzilla's got to come and like put them in their place.
Nah, Godzilla heard
He's
someone
king of the
talking.
monsters.
Godzilla heard someone talking mad shit, and he needed to put that shit down.
Yeah.
It's almost like
Yeah.
he's PMSing. Like he knows his period's coming, aka another monster. So he's like wiling out. He's like, I like feel it. It's happening. The moon.
Yeah. Tides. Crystals. Shark Week.
You got,
My calendar.
Mercury retrograde. Oh no!
Pinterest.
I like this idea of Godzilla just having like a sassy fun time, like a real.
Well,
brunch game.
I've always had the headcanon that like Godzilla's not like, and this comes from the Matthew Broderick movie, but that Godzilla's like asexual.
I mean, that's been in a lot of the other Godzilla films too, because of him like having eggs.
Well, yeah, and like
Or I should
like
say them having eggs.
Minya from like Son of Godzilla, like we've never seen a female Godzilla. If they do have genders, so just like
Trust me, when you see one, you'll know. Baby, let me tell you.
Oh.
boobs.
I said baby
Their
way too much
boobs
this
are
episode. I
huge.
guess
The donkey married one in
No.
Shrek.
that's true.
female
That's a
Godzilla.
female Godzilla.
So Godzilla's just a dragon now.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Japan was real lazy actually with their design.
Wait, but Godzilla was made in a lab though?
I mean, the original one, it's not a lab, but it's from like the fallout of a bunch of atomic experiments. and
Yeah,
bombs
it was
being
like
dropped on an
mutated
island.
because of like nuclear experiments.
So there
it was
wouldn't be
created
another
from the atom.
Godzilla. There wouldn't be.
Yeah, there's only one, and that's why once again we got to teach.
Oh
this
my
in
god,
schools.
you
People
found the
don't know.
first plot hole in these movies I've ever heard anybody talk about.
What?
I'm sorry, that was mean.
No, it's Luke's beaming. You should beat him up.
Oh, yeah.
You should go to his house and punch him. In my opinion,
These movies,
Right?
Godzilla movies, like aren't good. Like
Yeah.
you know how like
I mean,
everybody likes there's something they like that they can agree is objectively bad, but they enjoy it.
No, I only like quality. I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
But that's fair though, because they're like every once in a while there are exceptionally great Godzilla films. Like
Yeah.
you have the original one, of course. Once again, I think Godzilla vs. Biollante is up there for like pure camp and just I'd say a movie so cheesy that it becomes art. You have Godzilla Final Wars or Godzilla versus the Smog Monster.
Yeah, the
And
later
then just,
'70s ones I think are really good, like Destroy All Monsters and All Monsters.
Oh,
Attack.
yeah.
Destroy All
Those are real
Monsters.
good.
Godzilla vs. Gigan and Godzilla vs. Megalon's a good one. But also there are really good, just straight up good films that are Godzilla films too, like Shin Godzilla, where anybody could enjoy that.
It's kind of
this-
like anime, which is also from Japan,
Yeah.
where like you have to be willing to accept certain tropes.
Like their humor's
Yeah.
so silly. Like when they were asking for the directions and the guy kept hitting the other guy in the head and he's like doink. Do you remember that part? And he's like, "Did I tell you to stop working?" He's like, "No, but," and then he keeps
I
hitting
remember
him.
that part because he did it 5 times.
And then it literally ends with ding 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 ding, and then goes to the next scene.
boop, boop. It's such weird pacing these films in between the scenes to that because like he's going to the lab to talk to them about like Godzilla and be like, "Don't kill Godzilla," and they're like, "No, we're gonna kill him." He's like, "Don't do it." And they're like, well, also there's a giant flying meteorite that's been following him around. And they're like, that's weird. And he's like, yeah, we know. It's really weird.
Why did it take so long for that meteor to become a fucking monster? The last
the
15
pacing.
minutes of the movie. Before that, it
Yeah.
looks like a toy spaceship that you get from like the dollar store.
It looked like the Silver Surfer.
Scientists need to study this film for time dilation because it is a 107-minute run. And if you told me this was a 350-minute film, I'd be like, yeah, that sounds right. It felt really long. And I was like, I was giving it its time. I was letting it pace itself. I knew it was a short run because I could see the fucking timestamp on the bottom. But each time I'd look up, it'd feel like it was like 20 minutes and it had only been a minute.
Now, I thought the meteor, because when you first see it, they find it in, like, the Marianas Trench or whatever, like, really deep in the ocean. And they use balloons to bring it up, because it's like a, 7 million old asteroid. Which is par for the
Yeah,
course in,
and
like,
it loves
Godzilla
balloons.
movies. It's like an alien that came down to Earth a long time ago, like Transformers did.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Also, why were they just like chilling in a submarine? Is our government doing that? Are there just people down in submarines just around
I mean,
Florida?
in the Navy, there are
I-
people just down in submarines.
I
think.
hope so. When I pay my taxes, I specifically write on the form, like, this better only be going to submarines.
If it's not, I will kill you, government.
I want to know the exact dollar amount my taxes are being allocated specifically for submarines.
I think they'll get a submarine to find that guy Brian Laundrie. Am I right?
Yeah. Oh, man. That fucking dude.
Dude, if he's alive, that's fucked up because he spent so much time and energy. What a little brother. Am I right?
Big little brother energy.
It is, though, like, to be like, I did something wrong. I have to go into the wilderness and never come back and not even think about the fact that Dog the Bounty Hunter is now taking the time out of his life to find you.
He's been weaponized.
This is a story I'm not familiar with.
Oh.
We'll hear it later. I don't want to go into it.
We won't. We won't.
I was supposed to say, I do want to go into it.
I don't even know if I want Dog to find him, because I think it would be poetic, but I don't want to give Dog a win.
No, that's just another example of why we need to defund the police. If Dog the Bounty Hunter is doing that.
You should never judge somebody by how they look or judging a book by its cover, but when you see Dog the Bounty Hunter, your first thought is, that dude's gotta be a racist. You're always 100% right. Like, there's no way.
Anyway,
gotta be a racist, and I bet he smells like Axe body spray all the time.
Oh, if you're lucky.
Yeah.
Like, if you're lucky. But yeah, anyway, so this meteorite's coming around. It's zooming around with just terrible
It follows the sun.
graphics.
Oh, yeah. I forgot, too. Martin had mentioned that it was 1 billion yen, right?
Yes, that was the budget.
So I looked up the converter. I mean, I guess this isn't like going to be accurate for the time period then, but that is over 8 billion US dollars.
It can't be right.
That's totally not right.
No,
It can't be right.
it is. But maybe
like 30,000
No, it's
yen
right.
is a couple $100. It's like $300.
No, Olivia is right. It's $8 billion now.
Oh, for
They
like
need to look
inflation?
into that budget.
Oh yeah, no, the yen is stronger than the US dollar right now. So okay, so that wasn't accurate for that time. You know what? I'm gonna look for it. You guys go ahead.
We're going with it, and I'm gonna be like Japan. You gotta look into that budget. You need to see what's going on.
Oh my god,
So
1 yen is worth $1.
Everybody go spin. Go spin right now. Spin. Buy every PS5 as much as you can. Okay, so once again, the meteorite's gaining energy. They're following it. They're also trying to deal with Godzilla. He's stomping through. The military sets up a bunch of mines to try to explode him. It doesn't work because it's a fucking Godzilla film.
They have a new weapon that's supposed to cut through Godzilla like crap through a goose.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys get
That's
that
some
line?
sharp crap,
I
dude.
did.
Yeah.
That really stood out.
Okay, that's what I
Crap
thought.
that cuts like a knife.
Because I wasn't sure since I watched it on Amazon, and I guess you guys watched the free pirated version.
Yeah, it sounds like it's the same one.
Yeah.
because I think there's only one dub of it.
Yeah.
Did you also get really confused that they were racist dubs than regular ones? Like, they made some of the Japanese people sound more racist than the others just sounded like English accents? Like, that was really weird.
But
I'm not saying that wasn't in there, but I didn't notice it.
but aren't a lot of the dub actors Japanese? So maybe they like had actors with differing like accent levels, if that makes sense.
We've talked about this on previous movies where we've done like subs versus dubs.
Yeah.
But we've never like been able to do deep enough research to figure out if that is what it is. If they're Asian people like from Asia who have accents.
Guess what?
What?
We have it for the TriStar version because it's got a United States release in theaters, so they have more information on it. It was mainly a Asian cast. That wasn't all Japanese, but like they were either of like Southeast Asian or Asian descent for all the roles for the most part. Which I guess is good on them. That's something, right?
That's I mean, they owe it for their colonialism, but
there were a couple Inuits in there too.
I mean that. I guess kind of. No, that I shouldn't say that. I don't know anything about that culture. What am I doing? Oh, God. Stop, Brandon. Stop. I don't know. I guess that's good. I'm going to say it's good. That's a net positive, at least, right? It's just a bunch of white people.
Still not a good
Oh, yeah. I think most dubs, though, are people of the native language, which I'm learning, except for, like, cartoons.
Oh, yeah. It depends, like, how good they want to make the dub. But I feel like after, like, the 2000s, that's when, like, dubs started becoming really better.
Because the girl from Spirited Away, she's the ring girl.
Yeah.
For the American dub. Yeah, like the...
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm looking up how to. Yeah. I'm looking up who played the main voice, which is he has a very familiar face. It's Francois Chow. Oh yeah, he's the guy from Lost. Okay, that's how I know this guy. That's kind of fun.
Wait.
Man, it's really cool when you do research for a film before you talk about it in a podcast. Let me tell you, buddy.
Wait, does anyone know how to like do math?
No.
Like,
No, definitely not.
Well, because
yeah.
in December of 1999, $1 was 102 yen.
This sounds about right.
And I don't know how to do that math to
Wait,
convert it.
what was the?
So $1 was like 102 yen.
Okay, so that means we just need to
So
divide 1 billion by 102. Brain. It's like $10 million.
We can do
it's
it.
like nine
Yeah,
and a
that
half
sounds about
million
right.
dollars.
Oh wait, they just have it on the Wikipedia.
Oh, God damn it.
It just says 12.9 million.
Oh my gosh.
This is the best episode we've done.
Kudos
One thing
to Martin for getting the answer right, though.
One thing-
I opened my
He
calculator.
was
I couldn't
close.
figure out how to actually do the
Yeah,
information.
Martin was really close.
One thing about millennials is they be researching.
Well, they really do.
We were,
Like,
it was like drilled into us, I feel like.
Yeah, APA style, getting all your citations correct.
Bibliographies.
I still think back to that. I'm like, I get why they had us do it, but also I've never had to do it for any fucking thing outside of
Wait,
school.
you understand
Write a
why they
research
had us do
paper.
that?
Yeah.
What?
To prepare us for college.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
What's
but-
that to
Because you
prepare us
write
for?
research papers in college. And or if you're one of those assholes who like stays in academia for your entire life.
Oh yeah, I have a friend who's one of those assholes.
Yeah. I'm not talking about not even
No,
talking
I'm-
about, like, being a teacher.
No, I know.
I am.
Yeah, fuck them. Even though my pipes are like... Yeah, it's, I don't know. It's that thing of, like, it's useful to have, but I feel like we keep getting off the plot.
Yeah.
And also we're moving the plot about as quick as we can still because it's so tiny.
Well, so
The,
yeah, with the ship, it was weird because it was a rock, and then it was metal, and then it became an organic being.
Yeah, it turned into an Eiffel 65 music video.
yeah. It was blue, dabba-dee-dabba-die. They refer to it as the Organizer G1 when they're naming it, and it's spinning around, but it's basically absorbing all of the energy and data as it goes. The weird thing about this is they made it about halfway through the movie seem like the plot was going to be that the weird alien spaceship / being or organism was going to absorb all of its data in the world. So I thought it was going to be like become this super intelligent, all-knowing being. But it just becomes a big Zilla. It just becomes another big monster, and it doesn't do anything. It's I don't even they must have like had to rewrite the script like 2 or 3 times. It doesn't feel like they had these ideas that were going all over these places, but they never landed.
Well, it is like it was one of the reasons why I hate that it didn't become a monster until like the last 10-15 minutes. Because this should be a monster like King Ghidorah, where like it's challenging Godzilla for supremacy, and it's kind of doing that, but it's a ugly silver blob for most of the movie, so it doesn't really have a personality.
Well, I was also confused because I was like, does it like Godzilla? Like, I thought it was like saving him at the beginning, but then also it had like eyes and it could see heat, but then and like it had cells in it.
It's like an incel if Godzilla were a woman.
Yeah, just like God. He was a woman. Yeah, it's just to hit back to the humans and what they're up to. There's the crisis control intelligence that's kind of part of the military, headed by Katagiri, who's the very handsome guy we're talking about.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, well, we're going to get rid of this building the giant Organizer G1's on so we can destroy it. There's a bunch of people in the building. They excavate them out of there, but then it's just our dad, Yuji, gets stuck in the building.
Oh, yeah.
There's a whole wacky tobacco scene where he jumps down an elevator shaft.
What is the information? She's trying to get some kind of information from their computer databases.
Yeah, I think she's trying to find what temperature steel beams melt at because...
Yeah, it's some kind of conspiracy thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's something... They have this plan that's going to be set into place in about a year in America that they need to stage.
Well, I hate the scene because...
In New York City.
The file actually said Burke did it.
See, I hate
John
the
Benet
scene
Ramsey
because
joke.
the reporter lady was there getting the data, so Godzilla Daddy, or whatever the hell his name is, and his daughter come to save her.
Yuji Godzilla Daddy.
Yeah, but then he sends his daughter and reporter lady away so he can keep doing the same thing the reporter lady was already doing.
Yeah.
And he says, like, oh, I can do it faster than you. So
Yeah.
get out of here.
Because I'm a guy.
Because I think I would have thought it would have been cooler and given reporter lady a bit more character and pathos if she had been the one who was stuck in the building to get the information rather than the dad having to do it for some reason just because he's the man.
Luke, it's 1999. You think a Japanese film can give a woman pathos?
Well, then write it to where the dad was the person there already.
Why would they do that? They need something for the reporter to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
To be a babysitter.
Yeah. And I get to report, which is a real big bummer.
Wait, also, going back, when she gave the pictures to her boss, and he's like, ugh, you got too close to Godzilla, and his, like, radiation blurred it. Like, that made it seem like they've been living with this forever. Does that make sense?
It definitely does.
Yeah.
Like, they have...
like any picture of Godzilla should be like, oh my god.
Yeah, but...
And also, shouldn't they be concerned about, like, dangerous levels of radiation entering their body, too?
if he's messing up cameras from, like, not that close...
Oh, yeah, right. I remember that.
Yeah, that seems concerning. Okay, well,
What was up with the hippie guy?
In the office?
Yeah. You kept thinking he was going to be important in some way, but he never was.
That was another reason I thought it was the 80s. He looked like a Ninja Turtle.
He did. But which one?
How could you think it was the 80s? You didn't see the very present iMac ads for those sweet, like, clear plastic iMacs?
No, that was after, though. That was, like, literally, like, right in the middle. So I'm, like, going along and I'm, like, slowly realizing the time period. But it was a very slow...
But that dude he was clearly, like, I think meant to be, like, I don't know if Japan got hippies, really. Or maybe it was, like, kind of like we're, like...
Like a little joke.
Well, yeah, we're, like, in the early 2000s where, like tough kids started, like, dressing like greasers or, like, John Travolta from Grease and shit. So maybe it was something like that. We're like, oh, like, it's 1990, but we just discovered American hippie stuff.
Or like, ugh, every
So that's
office
our
has a
fad
hippie.
I think it's kind of indicative of the fashion of that time because he does look like a manga character who would appear in like a late 90s manga.
Oh.
Yeah, the token hippie.
Exactly. The token hippie.
But he doesn't smoke
Big
weed
ol'
because
Chiba.
it's like weed is like
Big ol'
super
Chiba.
illegal in Japan.
Yeah, no, it's like terrible.
Yeah, it's a bummer. While we're doing this podcast, I had another tab open, and I just remembered the Snapple elements. I don't know if you guys remember from the late 90s of Snapple Rain, Earth, Sun, and Fire. It came in the really silly bottles.
Wait, they had sun and
Every
fire?
September.
Yeah, that's all I can think about now. I don't know if I can do this podcast anymore.
Wait,
I don't remember those Snapples. I remember Fruitopia.
oh god, that takes me
They were
back.
the response to Fruitopia. They were their military campaign against Fruitopia. They both lost in the long run.
I remember there was like the Snapple lady, and there was one commercial where like she went to like some isolated tribe, and then the Snapple Corporation had to come and find her to get her home, but she decided to leave on her own, and the Snapple executives were still on the island with the natives, and she said like I don't need you, but then like the chief of the tribe said like, oh, she says goodbye, and that we can eat you, and that was like an awful thing. It was treated as a
that's
joke.
the 90s.
Well, yeah. That's now with a discussion about like Columbus Day versus Indigenous Peoples Day.
Cancel
She's
Snapple.
the one who started the. Yeah.
It wasn't
She started
Snapple
it
lady's
all.
fault. It's whoever wrote that commercial.
No, I know. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
But yeah, that brings me up to the important point of I really want to have Snapple Fire again because I remember how much I loved it as a kid. Now it's all I can think about.
Wait, what? I'm looking this up.
Yeah, look up Snapple Elements. You're gonna recognize that bottle. I feel like if you had that experience.
Brandon, they brought back 3D Doritos. I feel like we could make this happen.
Oh man.
Yeah. Do you think if you?
I did
Do you
not
guys
know
remember-
this
do
was
you think if you combine them-
Snapple.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember clear root beer?
No.
No.
You said that with such emotion.
Well, I was
You
just
guys
looking
remember clear root beer? Oh, man.
It was post Crystal
going through
Pepsi.
something.
Back in the summer when I was a boy.
Guys.
What is with the nostalgia drinks? Anyways, so Godzilla and the meteorite. I did have an Orbits a little bit ago, because or at least they had like some pop-up bar was doing it again, like trying to read. What am I doing? Okay, let's get back to Godzilla.
It's my fault.
So Godzilla finds the UFO on top of the building that's becoming an organism. It absorbed all the data.
Did anybody
The
else
dad
think
got out of
about
the building.
Men in Black when it landed on top
Yeah.
of the building?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I was thinking Men in Black, but also Independence Day. It's like a combination of the two.
Well, yeah, this is a Japanese movie stealing stuff from American movies.
I was just more like, what the fuck is going on? Why does it have tentacles all of a sudden?
Invisible tentacles.
Yeah, that you can only see through like a heat sensor.
And that would have been cool if they played that up more in the film. Like, it's just like slashing things and beating them up with it, but they didn't do anything with it, which is a bummer.
All it did was like plug into computers.
Yeah, it's like, so it's just a USB port, basically.
Yeah, it finally somehow manages to get, because what it wanted was Godzilla's Wolverine genes.
Yeah. What's it called?
Regenerator G1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is like, I don't know, maybe it sounds cooler in Japanese.
Yeah.
It gets a few of them, but then it starts turning into the monster form finally, which they call Orga. That's a pretty fun name. I like that one. Not bad. And it's kind of a cool design, but the more I thought about it, it's just taken a lot of elements from other designs I like, because it's like if you mixed a Biollante with a Godzilla with like kind of a space Godzilla, it's the usual amalgamation.
It looks kind of like something from the Super Sentai series.
I thought it was a squid.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I took notes. When it first comes out, the CG makes it look like a worse version of Chaos from Sonic Adventure 1.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I just realized that. That's upsetting to me. But yeah, it becomes eventually a giant like monster form, and then Godzilla and them try to fight.
It looks kind of like what's the monster from Return of the Jedi?
A Rancor?
Yeah, Rancor. Because it's got those like big like hooked claw hands where it like walks, I guess, kind of like a gorilla or something.
Yeah, definitely. But I guess Orga's its whole big movement is it needs to absorb Godzilla so it become the ultimate supreme being. Godzilla's like, I ain't having none of that. Puts its mouth around Godzilla, and Godzilla just atomic blasts.
Oh my god!
Kills it.
How many people do you think watched that scene when the monster started trying to eat Godzilla, and were like, "This better not awaken anything in me."
Oh,
I
it
think
awakens everything. Before we started recording, we were talking about how God is just sick and nasty. Godzilla's into deep throating.
Godzilla loves vor.
Well, because I was like, wait, what is going on? Why did he walk into the mouth? That's the opposite of what he should have been doing.
I mean, it worked.
Yeah,
he
Godzilla...
used his radiation breath to just blow him up.
True.
He like waltzed into
He did, and it looks like he's taking a couple of deep inhales when he gets in there too.
Yeah, he's like...
Yeah, he's smelling it.
It looks like he's baby birding.
Just giving him the little monster slime. Godzilla's like, yummy. I don't like this anymore. Okay, well, he blows him up. He falls apart. This is the end of the movie already. What the shit? It's such a pointless film. Katagiri is on the roof as they're watching Godzilla come closer, and all the other people, Yuji the dad, his daughter, and his soon-to-be reformed
Yeah,
wife.
because he has to die because he was going to let the building get exploded while the main character was still in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a weird scene. It's so bizarre to me because he like stands there. I thought it was going to be like a cool stoic scene. He's like, I just want to see Godzilla closer, and he pulls out a cigarette.
I do like that line, like, I've never seen Godzilla this close.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
And I thought it was going to be like Godzilla's like going to grab him and chomp him down, but like Godzilla hits the building and then he falls off. But it's like
that he didn't even get crushed by Godzilla.
Mm-hmm.
Like Godzilla just broke the ground that was under him, and he fell to his death.
And he was just like, before he fell off, he's like, "No, Godzilla, I wanted you to devour me, please." And then,
I do think in
in
the dub that I listened to, when he shouted like right before Godzilla put his hand down, like he shouted like Godzilla.
Yeah.
I think in my version that was like the actual Japanese actor saying it. And not,
I think so too. That's what I was
the
thinking.
It sounded very diegetic.
Yeah.
Well,
but they. Okay.
Oh, I was just gonna say the funniest part to me was when they were like, "Why does they're like, we're always trying to destroy him. Why does he always like protect us? And then he's like, because there's a Godzilla inside of all of us. And then they just turn to Godzilla, just crashing buildings, setting them on fire.
That part was so funny.
fucking funny.
Because it's not like a calm destruction. It's literally, it looks like you could just hear Godzilla going, "Fuck you, fuck this, fuck
Well,
you,
it is. There have been
fuck this."
plenty of Godzilla movies where he's the hero. This is not one of them.
He's still kind
I
of.
mean,
a
he
hero
kind
here.
of is.
Inadvertently,
really
he's
expecting-
doing it to just like assert his dominance, not to protect humanity. Like he's tried to
Yeah,
kill
he's a
every
real alpha
human
male.
he has seen.
I think you
True.
guys missed the text on the screen that was like, Godzilla is now particularly rampaging through the part of Tokyo that is infested with child molesters.
Yeah. Oh, he is a hero.
Called
Just
the
screaming,
subway.
"Justice!"
They said God forgot to kill him earlier. Godzilla didn't forget.
Yeah.
But
He's our true hero.
I hate watching scenes like that because I just think of all the people in their houses. Like, they could have easily done this in a field where no one is. Like, why did they have to do this just, like, in the middle of homes? Like, I'd be pissed.
Yeah.
It's like nighttime, you're asleep, all of a sudden you hear, "Ah!" And then like tail comes through your window? No. I work during the day. I'm just trying to get sleep, and Godzilla has a beef with someone. Like, they're not even from here.
I like that you're more bothered by Godzilla being rude.
Yes.
Anything else?
I get it, because like another thing I was thinking too is like you have to have it be more of a serious film for it to work, because once again, like Shin Godzilla, the reason it works so great is because they actually got you to feel like that real dread and fear of like if you were stuck in a city as Godzilla's rampage.
Well, that's the best one of not personifying Godzilla. It's just destruction.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, to basically, we should just get into the reviews right away, because we're at the end of the film, and like I thought this was going to be like a triumphant return. We haven't done a Godzilla film in a hot minute, and it's like, okay, hopefully Godzilla 2000 is good. This is one of the few Godzilla films I haven't seen. I've seen most all of them, but I'd never gotten around to this because people said it wasn't that good. And guess what? I'll kick off the reviews right away. I'm going to give this 5 Godzilla 2000s out of 2000 Godzillas.
You're going to give what?
I'm giving it 5 Godzillas out of 2000 Godzillas.
Oh, okay. I thought you said I'm giving it 2,000 Godzillas out of 2,000.
He forgot to say the part where we do our we describe our weird rating systems to you.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. I caught on, but
Yeah,
I just was like, that's
there.
a wrong review if it's 2,000 out of 2,000.
Yeah. But I should just say, okay, they give it an honest 5 out of 5 rating, and I won't be silly. This is a very hard 2 out of 5 Godzilla rating movies. Like it's so bland and by the numbers, and it doesn't do anything that it becomes almost offensive enough to be a lower score, but not quite a 1. But also like, come on, you wasted my damn time. Like it's just like not one contribution of like maybe having a cool, memorable monster design or a few cool scenes that I could take home and enjoy, even in like the more slow ones, like a Godzilla versus Mothra, or maybe like a Godzilla versus like Gigan. Just nothing. It's like it's a real nothing movie, and I'm upset. I'm pissed. I hate this podcast, and I hate all of it. Actually, no, except for you, Olivia. Thanks
Oh,
for
cool.
doing this.
Thanks.
I will have to give it. I'll give it 2 stars too. 2 out of 5, because like it's bad, but really more just benign than anything else. Just boring, and I don't care. I think you could watch it with some like-minded people, and you could make jokes that would increase it a little bit in enjoyment.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But just watching it by yourself, it's boring. Not enough Dr. Pepper product placement.
Yeah, we're real upset about that. Real quick one to explain that is in a few of the films, they just have blatant soda advertisements. You either got a Coke or a Pepsi, but one of them had a really huge Dr. Pepper machine in the Godzilla 1985.
It was
I love
also
that.
the only in the American version. To the
Yeah.
Oh.
Dr. Pepper.
Well,
Yeah, they brought Raymond Burr back just for it, and he's like, I love Dr.
I mean,
Pepper.
the Dr. Pepper machine wasn't available like the whole time. They had to block out their time with it very specifically.
Yeah.
I love Dr. Pepper. Sponsored by Dr. Pepper.
But yeah, I think that's a perfect segue. Olivia, what would you rate this film out of like a 5 out of 5 system?
Well, so if it was in the 80s, I'd give it like a 4 out of 5. But then finding out that it wasn't.
Very concerning.
Yeah. I'd say 2.5 because, I mean, the quality wasn't great. Again, thought it was like not the time period it was, but it was it was silly. It wasn't. There were some silly aspects to it. Like I found myself kind of smirking. But yeah, it was. I thought it was just like boring to me because I didn't really know the Godzilla franchise, but sounds like it was just boring.
Yeah, no, you're right.
You're 100%.
That's
correct.
the thing when we bring people on this podcast and we do some of the mainline Godzilla films. It's always like they seem confused at first when it's a very mediocre movie like this. Like maybe this is what people want from Godzilla films. Maybe this is something I don't understand. I'm like, nah, it's just a bad movie. Like, sorry. I wish there was a secret I could reveal that makes it like more enjoyable, but nah.
You haven't found the right
You just gotta be
strain.
used to Godzilla movies.
Yeah.
How was Godzilla vs. King Kong? Should I watch that?
I liked it a lot. That was a fun one.
Kong Skull Island is better though.
Oh, I've seen that.
Definitely.
Oh,
That's a good movie.
I hate when he fights the dinosaur though
when he
and breaks its jaw.
Oh, yeah, when he just like rips it open like he's trying to open a bag of trail mix.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's the way to do it, I guess. But see, I like that better because you actually no. I was gonna say you understand the origin of King Kong, but now I'm thinking about it. I don't know how he got that big.
He just is that big.
I think he found special bananas.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
There's special bananas in the island. You eat them, they make you big.
Oh, okay.
They're only for King Kong.
Or he
Nobody
gets
else.
drunk off those magic berries.
Oh
from
yeah,
Godzilla's
sweet berry
song.
wine.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Man, that's taking us back down the road.
Red wine.
UB40.
I forgot. I need to jump in with my review. I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
I want to give it a solid 800 out of 2,000.
it's pretty good if you think about it.
Not really.
Brandon gave it a 5 out of 2,000.
No, Brandon gave it a 2 out of 5.
Yeah, I was being confused, and I'm sorry. I get a little silly when we get to the reviews.
I didn't think it was good. I think while I was watching it, I was amazed because before I watched any Godzilla, this is what I assumed a Godzilla film was. It was just kind of boring and meandering, and the special effects weren't all that good. And it had some good actors in it, like Katagiri, the bad guy. He's very handsome, and he's fucking hamming it up the whole time. There are enjoyable parts in this. But I think, just like with every other Godzilla film we've watched, I'm just like, you can probably trim this down to 20 minutes and have a better time.
Yeah. Definitely an episode.
Yeah, exactly. Like a pilot for a Godzilla series, more than a movie. That's what it felt like.
If this were part of a Godzilla anthology series and it were 22 minutes long, fucking beautiful. I could recommend it to everyone.
There we go. Yeah. This is, the perfect example. We come back to it so often is, once again, that Kamen Rider Zeto or Zo. It's it was a 50-minute movie of a guy who's a cybernetic bug man that beats up a bat. That's all you needed. It was 15 minutes and it's done.
Rips.
It's simple, and the practical effects were great. Don't waste our time. We're all very important people.
Yeah,
I think Mechanical Violator Hikaido was better.
Yeah.
There's definitely
that film's so good.
there's definitely filler in there. Especially the fight scene.
Notorious for filler.
Oh, yeah.
Anytime a human's on
you know-
screen, more or less, is filler.
That's a perfect example. If you've made a 107-minute long running movie and it feels like there's filler, you fucked you fucked up bad. There's no other way to put it. But yeah, we're gonna get out of here and we're gonna go to the stupid games section. But instead of doing stupid games, it's Halloween. I'm going to put a few spooky noises in right after I say that. And I wanted to see and check in with you all. What are some of your favorite Halloween memories? What are some of your favorites? I was talking about this one earlier. I did this last year, but I'm going to go back to it. Which, when I was about 12 or 13, me and my friends were going out to do trick or treating, and we wanted to be a bunch of bad boys, but bad boys in the sense that we all loved playing video games and watching anime. So we were too afraid to do anything too destructive. So we're let's smash a pumpkin. And when we were going around that night getting candy, we decided we were going to smash a pumpkin. But we didn't want to do like a whole one or like a carved one because people put time into it. We'd feel bad. So we like found like one of those smaller pumpkins that are more like a gourd. And like we ran off with it and then we slammed it to the ground. But it didn't break. And then we like slammed it at least 4 or 5 more times. It didn't break. And then we were just like, okay. And then we just went home and we played video games. That memory is really burned into my brain too, by the way.
You should tweet.
I feel like it's like an explanation of myself.
You should tweet that story to Billy Corrigan. See what he says.
You suck, bringing it.
That's not the kind of pumpkins we were talking about.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's my Halloween memory.
Someone else go before me.
Oh, I can go. I think it was around the time. Oh God, it must have been like 4th or maybe 3rd grade. A friend was having a birthday party like around Halloween, so they were like, "Oh, let's just make it Halloween themed." And we ended up there was a decision on if we were going to watch like a legit R-rated like scary horror movie or if we were going to watch Scooby-Doo Zombie Island. And I remember being very grateful that we eventually landed on Zombie Island, and we watched it, and it was still scary.
Was that the one like the Cartoon Network original movie?
Yeah.
Where like the ghosts were real that time?
Yeah, it was all over. The marketing was so like, but this time the monsters are real.
Which
No,
is
that
so
was scary.
Which is so antithetical to Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, but they made it work.
Yeah.
I
real,
watched it.
and they're
It was
inside of
okay.
you.
I remember it being scary at the time.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, damn, no, the monsters are not supposed to be real. What the fuck? They're actually in danger.
Oh my god, they tore off Scooby-Doo's limbs.
This is real.
Ghastly.
I was thinking about it recently, and it's just made me want, like, I want Scooby-Doo and the gang to go to Raccoon City. I wanna see a
no.
Scooby-Doo Resident Evil crossover so bad.
You know, given what they've been doing with Scooby-Doo, I wouldn't be surprised if that's something that would actually happen.
Right? If Scooby-Doo can meet professional wrestlers 4 times, Scooby-Doo can go to Raccoon City.
And he met professional wrestlers like almost a decade ago.
Oh, yeah. And Kiss multiple times.
And the Harlem
That's
Globetrotters,
too many
right?
kisses.
Yes.
Yeah. That was wild. You know, I'm just gonna say that.
They met
Well-
the Addams Family, Scooby-Doo.
The Harlem Globetrotters were also on Gilligan's Island.
They really got around back in the 70s.
They
Yeah.
had their own cartoon called Super Globetrotters.
Oh, I remember that.
I like that show a lot.
Isn't that just regular Globetrotters then?
Well, I don't remember I can't remember any of their names. Like I assume they might have been probably based on real Harlem Globetrotters players. But the one dude with the afro who could pull anything out of it, he had like an nth dimension in there.
Oh, yeah, I remember that guy.
Yeah, you should just pull out Infinite Wish afros then.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, dude.
They also were in the movie Little Nicky.
Oh, shit. Oh, let's do Little Nicky.
Oh my god.
We should do Little Nicky.
That's a nostalgic movie. I definitely rented that from Blockbuster a few times.
That set me on the right path of life of going to Popeyes way too much.
Olivia, I love how quickly you did that correction when you were like, "Oh, that's a nostalgic movie."
Well, it was the first like Adam Sandler movie that I was like, this movie fucking sucks.
I mean, I get that because, like, if you see the first few of his, you're like, this man is
This was like
a gold mine.
It was also right before Happy Madison, right?
Yeah.
Well, like he formed that company, and also like I have a strong belief that Adam Sandler is a chaos magician. That's how he's managed to get the fame and success that he has. It doesn't deserve it. He's just a chaos magician.
Makes sense.
Yeah. We've had this discussion many times, and I agree with it still to this day.
A chaos magician.
I have brought it up with you guys before.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked
yeah.
about this.
Okay. Yeah, it makes
Yeah,
sense.
not a bad
No,
thing.
not
though.
bad at all.
I'm like, yeah. I
Yeah,
agree.
no, it's just a fact of life at this point.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's true.
Yeah.
So.
Do you want me to tell my Halloween memories?
We
Yes,
would love
please.
that.
Well, I feel like I don't have a specific one, but like my best friend and I were still best friends after like 23 years.
Oh, damn.
And we would go trick-or-treating every year because we were in the same neighborhood. And we would just like make up awful things about our neighbors. We'd be like, that woman eats children. Or like, we saw
Oh, no.
we saw limbs in their home. Or like she would tell me that there were like witches and stuff. But also, yeah, that's all I remember, us just like making up things about people. But also on Halloween, I was a baby seal. I wore a shirt that said, "Please don't club me or I'll cry." And even though I was 15, I went trick-or-treating and everyone gave me like extra candy because it made them sad.
So were you like
the perfect disguise?
Were you like trying to make a point, or were you just being ironic?
Making a point, but also being pretty ironic. Like, I wanted people to know what I was, but like also put a spin on it because it's me. Of course, I was gonna do that. So,
Yeah.
And people are like, "Oh,
I mean,
here's more candy."
You did get more candy, so I think it worked pretty well.
I know, like, no one was like, "What the fuck? You're like 5'10" and 15. Why are you at my door?" They gave me the candy.
Yeah, I won.
I really tricked them.
It's just like the Uncut Gems, the Adam Sandler thing.
White liberals will give you extra candy if you're using a message, you know?
Yeah.
I have a hard time with Halloween stories because I don't think I care about Halloween.
I know. When we started doing this last year was really fun when we had like Jamie Carbone and a few others on. We were like, "Oh, this is a really fun thing," and then we were like all surprised, like, "You're not a Halloween guy?" And then I get it because it feels like it's like we're forcing.
Well, I told the one story that really resonates me with Halloween when my dad made me and my brother those awesome Halloween costumes, and I was a skeleton, you know, like a normal person, and he was a yin yang man.
We looked it up. It wasn't racist.
A yin yang man is exactly what you think it is.
That's not true. When I think of a yin yang man, I think of something racist.
Yeah,
I guess
it was just
now,
the
but like what you would have thought a yin yang man was in 1995.
Yeah. Like if you said like a cool alien with like a pot leaf on it.
Look up
Like
our last Halloween episode. I think it was our last Halloween episode. The thumbnail is the photo of me and my brother in those costumes.
Oh yeah, Maximum Overdrive.
Yeah, it's really.
Wait, I looked up
Yeah.
Yin Yang Man and it's just showing me yin yangs.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean,
Yeah, it's just that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
See, you thought it was something else, like we did. So we're not crazy.
But
Well-
I do want to say hopefully, knock on wood, my boss said it was going to happen, but he said he's going to do employee parties in the past, and it hasn't happened. But we're supposed to be having a party for the restaurant on Halloween, because it's on a Sunday, and one of the days was closed. So I actually have everything I need to do the Halloween costume I want to do this year. So I used to do that thing where, like, I would have an idea for a costume, like, oh, it's going to be so cool, and then I just drag my feet and never get anything.
You got to do it.
Yeah.
We're saying it now. You got to do it.
Well, this one, I've already got, like, all I needed was, I have a suit, I needed to get an ascot, which I ordered off of Amazon, and I have mousse to do my hair. I'm going to be Buddy Cole from Kids in the Hall.
Oh, you got to do that. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be great. I also kind of want to get, like, a fake martini glass, but I don't really need that, because if there is a party at the restaurant, they're going to serve alcohol, so I can have just whatever in my hand.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that also works.
Well, I have a red
Yeah,
jumpsuit,
I think
so I'm like, should I just do Squid Game?
you just do Squid Games. Well, I was gonna do the whole original 1971 Kamen Rider costume because I found a whole way to make the helmet and everything, but then the freaking belt didn't arrive. So I'm just going as a Gizmonic employee from Mystery Science Theater 3000 because I have one of the jumpsuits. It's pretty cool.
I don't know what any of that you just said, but I'm like,
Yeah,
that is a meme.
It's
I didn't
too
make
much.
that up. But.
But yeah, I also get it 100%. But yeah, I think that should bring us to our good old recommendation and plug.
Recommendations.
And then we're gonna get out of here because we had a lot of fun talking Halloween and all right time talking about Godzilla.
We went
gotta
on
do
a
better
lot of
Godzilla.
tangents, but I've had fun.
Yeah, I had a good time.
Yeah.
You know what? I think our listeners will too.
Yeah.
But I'll just kick off recommendation and plugs. And I'm going to recommend the original Kamen Rider 1971 just because for the people who aren't familiar with it, it's all free and available online. Just type in Kamen Rider TV show and it's like free and streaming on Shout Factory TV, which is pretty cool. The reason I recommend it is the 90 episode tokusatsu show from the 70s where it's just a guy in a Bugman costume punching people. But I recently came across an episode where he hides himself in a Hitler coffin because a bunch of neo-Nazis are trying to dig him up, jumps out of it, and then kicks them to death.
A Hitler coffin or Hitler's coffin?
It's Hitler's gold inside of a coffin with a Nazi symbol on it.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
but it's like the ultimate way to trick like an evil person. They think they're going to get Hitler's gold, and then you get a cybernetic bug man and he kicks you to death. It's a great episode.
To be fair, I don't think that's just a way to trick evil people. I think that's anyone who's looking for Nazi gold.
Oh, you're going to take Nazi gold? You're going to go spin Nazi gold?
If I find Nazi gold,
not the gold's fault.
Yeah, the most morally right thing I can do with that Nazi gold is buy a PS5.
Make it not
famously
Nazi
made
gold
by
anymore.
Jewish people.
It's not Nazi gold the second you spend it.
I can't believe it's not Nazi gold.
Oh my god.
Wow, I can't believe I'm gonna have to cancel both of my hosts. Wow. But yeah, go watch Kamen Rider 1971. It's a really fun, stupid show. I love it so much.
Okay.
I got no plugs.
No, I got something. All right, I want to jump in and recommend Nazi Gold real quick.
You son of a bitch.
Honest recommend.
It's not just gold. It's not.
Oh, Jesus.
Go watch Scooby Doo at Zombie Island. That's a fun movie. I enjoyed that. I think I've seen a surprising amount of animated Scooby Doo movies, and I think it's probably one of the best. And also, don't follow me on social media.
You should follow him. Follow him at Martin Felsman and have a good time.
I recommend The Adventures of Pete and Pete. I watched some episodes of it earlier today. They released the first 2 seasons on DVD, never released the rest of it. I'm sure those DVDs are probably hard to come by, but I think if you go to certain websites, you can find them. The Adventures of Pete and Pete. It was a 90s Nickelodeon show that was like really cool.
Oh yeah.
About redheads? About redhead brothers?
Yeah, redhead brothers.
Yeah.
Who were both named Pete. But it's also, I was thinking about it when I was taking a shower because I was listening to the soundtrack. If you can't find the show, find the soundtrack because that's super easy to find. It's on Spotify. Music from The Adventures of Pete and Pete. It had really good
amazing
90s
soundtrack.
Music.
God, we had the best shows when we were growing up.
But yeah, it was it feels like if the Wonder Years were about whatever was happening when the show was on.
Yeah.
It's kind of that nostalgia for what's going on back in the 90s, but what was going on right now. Mm-hmm. And it also said it was good, not only okay to be weird, but good to be weird.
Yeah. It had a really good message.
I feel like some people should know that they're too weird. I think
yeah, that's true.
I think it kind of,
there's limits.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who should have imposter syndrome, but
oh yeah. Hey,
I'm just kidding.
Don't worry.
If you're listening to this episode, you're
that's
them.
like one of the smartest sentences I've ever heard.
Oh yeah. No, that's why I'm a
A
bully.
lot of people who should have imposter syndrome.
We all did comedy, and now we're still doing comedy. And yeah, I know that feeling all too well.
Well, I'm going to recommend that you guys watch the first season of Southside on HBO Max, because I might be in it. And
oh, awesome.
I'd like to plug that the second season is coming out in November, and I also might be in that.
It's a good show.
It's
a lot of a few Chicago people we know popped up into, but not even just that. It's just well written.
If I wasn't part of it, I would still think it's like the best. It's really funny, especially if you live in Chicago or have lived in Chicago.
Yeah, it's great.
Did they ever mention the 606? Because that's like a thing here.
What?
Nothing.
He's really focused on the 606 lately. I don't know why.
What's the 606?
The bike
That's
path
that
goes
walking.
to
Yeah, that.
Oh, no. It's about the South Side.
Okay.
Yeah, it's about the actual South Side.
The real Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
not like, Pilsen or whatever. Just kidding. Can you edit that out?
Yeah,
Brandon,
I'm gonna
can
play
you
it twice in a row.
4 times actually?
Not like, Pilsen or whatever. Not like, Pilsen or whatever. Not like, Pilsen or whatever. Not like, Pilsen or whatever.
Yeah, and the last one will have like a reverb. It'll be like
turn it into like a dance remix. Auto tune it.
Not Pilsen.
Oh, if I get the time now, I'm gonna have to see. Who did we get? Everybody?
Yeah, I think that was everyone.
I did my thing. I didn't plug shit.
I think
I don't have shit to plug.
I think we gotta do the right thing, which is wish everyone a very happy and spooky Halloween. You can actually see people this year, which is kind of nice, as long as you're vaccinated and being safe. Yeah, I'm excited about that. But most importantly, I think we're gonna get it right. Are you boys ready?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
I think.
All right, 3, 2.
You're gonna
1.
like the way you fuck. I guarantee
You're gonna like
it.
the way you fuck. I guarantee it.
Guarantee it. Why did we decide this all the way back 4 or 5 years ago? I don't know.
It's not been that long. I was looking through our original
20 years ago.
I was looking through our original episodes. Trump was president when we started doing this. He'd been president for almost a year.
Ugh, gross. Okay, this is the last episode. We're done.
We regret that you have not yet complied with our order.
This show has been brought to you by Machine Culture.
The words get stuck in my throat.